Hey, the title screen music changed again. I'm not completely sure when that happened, but I happened to notice it while I was loading this up today. And I thought, here it is. Let's show it to the people. And here it is. So yeah, don't usually end up seeing the title screen much, just because I tend to just roll from one to the other, and I've had a bad habit of just leaving my Switch in suspend mode the entire time between recording sessions, and so this just kind of... They could have snuck several things in here, and I may not have ever noticed. I've also noticed down in the bottom left corner it says version 1.0.0, but I know that's a lie. I know they patched it at least once to remove some forbidden knowledge about Lifeguard Energy Drink. Several lines from one of the scenes got removed. I need to investigate that further once I get to that point in editing this, but that is neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and hop in the game. Should be able to continue from Go-Getters are always together. Except when we decide one of us sucks. Hi. Ah, okay, so we skipped past all of that. Just jump straight in here, so that's helpful. So yeah, previously we discovered Rachel is a robot being controlled by Pochi, who's a robot.
Was parked on the roof, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But it's not me. It's as if someone is controlling me.
Well, ain't that just a shame? Wouldn't it feel, doesn't it feel terrible being controlled by other people, Pochi? Isn't it just the worst?
Device?
Anyway, I cut through a lot of that scene there, but it was just the whole scene again.
Mr. Pochi? How could
you
not notice?
Some sort of machine.
So I've been taken over by a hacking device. That's why I've lost control of my body.
I have to say, once we get out of here, Pochi's gonna have a heck of a lot of explaining to do.
I don't really know what the deal is, but we should probably get this device off you, right?
Because he clearly knows a lot more about what's going on than basically everybody, except maybe Yuki, once she gets her memory back. Assuming that she even lost her memory, really.
Guess we can't get any closer.
Anyways, we've got to contact the others with the walkie-talkie.
I don't think we can. Why? There's a signal jammer here at the school, so wireless comms are a no-go.
But
this sucks.
Again, as I said, Yuki knows a whole heck of a lot of stuff that she shouldn't.
Guys,
but
don't worry about me. You go ahead.
I suspect she's probably not also a robot, because once you do that twice, either the third one needs to be a swerve, or they just need to like completely undersell it. Just everybody stares at Yuki like, "Oh, you're a robot too, huh? Okay." What a coincidence. Well, let's move on.
There's no way I'm doing that. Why do you think we came all this way?
Yeah. There's no way we're leaving you behind, Pochi! You guys...
Well, we would never leave you behind under any circumstances. Not again, anyway.
Somehow use the electrical leakage on the machine over there. We can probably short-circuit the hacking device and get it off my back.
But if we do that, then Mr. Pochi...
Yeah. The electric components inside me will get affected too. This might be tricky, but right now it's the only way. If I want to keep on going with you guys, I've got no choice but to take a gamble.
All right. So, again, with reveals, we're probably not doing everyone's actually a robot. We're most likely we're not doing that because they actually headed that one off really early with Kansai needs to bleed. That whole bleeding incident. Thanks, Vanilla.
Excuse me.
So we can use the stairs on the opposite side of the building, but there was a sticker over here. I believe I read that sticker last time, the text boogeyman. And just hop in there and take a quick look at that, just mark it off since it did not get saved. There we go. Doodles, mischief, done. So, yeah,
Are you okay?
okay, need to stay back. Okay, so do I need to touch this in order to be okay again? Okay. So no, I need to not touch that. I guess that switched it around so I can actually go to the right now. Not completely sure what I'm doing here. He moves left, but very slowly. It used to be he goes right, but very slowly until I touched that thing. Anyway, I did take some time. I took a moment and looked up because I figured with all of the big revelations that we've had recently. Clear. With all of the big reveals, this seems like we're probably, if not at the end of where Apple Arcade, the original release, left off. It's close, and I looked it up, and it seems like this is it. Like, this stage is probably gonna be the last one. Because I thought maybe, oh no, Raicho is a robot would be a good leaving off point, or also, oh no, Pochi is a robot and he got kidnapped. That also would have been a good one. But I guess we got a better one coming up, so look forward to that. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how this even works. I can move left into this, which didn't change anything. Okay. Y, yes. That's as far as I can push that, okay. Does it seem like there's any reason to go under there? It seems like no, actually. No, I should not do that. I'm gonna jump up here, and I'm gonna get electrocuted.
It's nothing.
Are you really okay?
Don't worry.
I may speak in Russian a little bit, but I'll be fine. I'll sort this out.
My body's back to normal. I can move freely again. So I'm not gonna be a burden on you guys.
Until the next floor, anyway.
Anyway, let's get going. The others are probably waiting for us upstairs.
Okay, I can move freely again. I did want to check one more thing, I'm sorry. It's in here, the Go-Getters Club. I believe now we are at the point where the only people that don't have powers are Pochi, Yuki, and, of course, Vanilla, who's still in a tube. Yeah, we got everybody else, so, this is gonna be interesting. Raicho's buddy skill could have just been, like, whatever. But, I think we're all gonna have to awaken because the whole thing in the intro where we met that, that demon who was clearly Penelope, it was like, you've come this far without awakening. Oh, this thing rolls around. That's kind of funny. It's gone. You reached this far without awakening. That's impressive. Blech. So clearly we're gonna need to stop that with our friendship.
You guys took your damn time.
Sorry, it's been a while since I recorded one of these, so I had a lot of rambling to do.
What on earth were you doing?
It's a long story.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Again?
Everyone, stay back!
Well, Aniki, he'll probably be fine, actually.
Hey, what's wrong, Pochi? This is why we were late.
There's a weird device stuck to his back.
Boy can't stop getting
Makes him
hacked.
lose control of his body.
But it's okay. I just need to do it again.
Do what again?
Oh, I get it. But
Anyway, there's no use in us just standing around here. Chuko, Yuki, Mochan, you three head on up and let Kansai and
Yeah,
the rest know.
I was thinking there's way too many people to just be wandering around in one scene, and sure enough, 3 is the max.
We'll stay here with Pochi.
okay, got it.
I'm counting on you guys.
Probably just be trading off friends.
So, Pochi, think we can figure something out?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. This is a pretty good group. Pi has generally not been my favorite, but Aniki and Tatsun have been quite entertaining. Okay, it's gotta be me that does this. Okay, time to platform. That whole section where Pi got kidnapped by roly-polies was really funny, though, so I'll give her that. That was a good scream that she did. Wait, that's a real creepy way I said that, huh? Well, I stand by it anyway. Can I? Yes, okay. And we're fine. I can't help but notice there's another Flora right up there, so guess we'll probably be heading up there right now. Yep. Okay, don't want to go that way, it seems. That way seems bad. But I don't want to push this box like this. I really don't want to do this. I cannot do this. Okay, thank God. Get over there. Can you pull? Oh, just barely. I'm gonna go over this way and see if there's like a better way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that turned me around. So if I jump under one of these, does it just go the direction that I select out of it? And then I can run that way? Maybe. Let's try it. I'm gonna do 2 pointing left. No, okay, so each one just has a set direction that it turns you, maybe? Yeah, alright. Okay, it sends you orders to go a certain direction. Sorry guys, a little bit of trial and error. You know how it is. You've all done it. That was a bad angle. Alright.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. If only I had multiple people to hit that switch for me. Come on, touch the sticker. Do it. Do it, Pochi. Pochi, come on, please. Please, Sparkle, please. Oh dear. Come on, there we go. Okay, this will probably take me to the left. Yes, all right. Don't want to risk anything. I have a box. I have a box and it can solve the switch problem. Not so much the problem of the Nintendo Switch, but it can solve this one. Nope. Shit. Apparently that was a hole.
You okay?
Yeah, somehow.
You don't look so great, though.
Look, I'm fine. I swear. My system's functioning normally, and there's nothing wrong with my components.
Huh. If you say so.
More importantly, what's everyone else up to?
Well, they haven't come back. So I guess they're waiting up top.
Well, we should probably...
Yeah, let's get going.
Katsud has no patience for this dialogue. 7 people say it's time to get going. No, we're skipping that. We're skipping that because I am a lone wolf. Also, it's entirely likely that I would not have been able to get this if I still had the hacking device. Electro Ranger Pink. She's got like a little charger that she's swinging around. That's fun. Okay. Her usual elegance vanishes the moment she starts fighting. Wields a heavy warhammer as if it was nothing. Suddenly turns bashful when someone points out her superhuman strength. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nearly done with the stickers. The collection's getting pretty final, pretty complete.
Pochi! You got the device off, didn't you?
Yeah, somehow.
I hope it doesn't happen a third time.
What happened to Kansai, Nyoro, and Genu?
Those guys? I haven't got a clue.
What the hell do you mean?
I don't know. They were with me before, but I looked around and they'd suddenly disappeared. Anyway, let's split up and see if we can find them. Whether we find them or not, let's meet on the rooftop.
Oh, you're right. We can't use the walkie-talkie here. So, once we've had a look, let's regroup up top.
Got it!
Nobody's gonna suggest leaving them behind, huh? Alright. Friends to the end. Oh, we found him.
Kansai, Nyoro, Jenu.
Ah, Pochi. Sorry, bud.
A squad of robots attacked us out of nowhere. And now we're in this mess.
Hang in there. I'm coming to help you.
No, Pochi! Don't you dare!
Why?
There's a strong electric current running through this cage!
Electric current? That's no problem. I've already gotten a few good zappings.
Huh?
What you planning to do?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna tear down this cage with my bare hands.
Pochi, what the heck are you talking about?
Maybe consider a plan first.
Fine. Just leave it to me. I'm gonna get you guys out of there in no time.
With my bare hands. Oh, it's gonna let me try, huh? All right. Let's see.
Wait a sec! Why?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Wait a sec!
I was gonna look for another way, but I guess we're just gonna do this.
Pochi, are you okay? Damn it, Pochi! You don't know when to quit, do ya?
Yeah, but thanks to Pochi not knowing when to quit, we're all safe. We ought to be thankful.
Thanks, Pochi. I appreciate you, Pochi, for real.
Quit it. There's no need to thank me.
Can you walk?
I don't think so. I think I can stand okay, but honestly, walking is gonna be tricky. A few of my circuits are fried.
What was that?
That sound!
That did not sound like a good sound.
This is dicey. We're sitting ducks here. Even if me and Jenu can dodge them, Pochi and Nyoro are... I gotta protect those two somehow. I gotta protect them. I gotta keep them safe.
I don't know how well that would actually work.
Hey, Kansai, what the hell was that?
I feel like there's pretty good odds it would just blow up as soon as he hit it, but anime.
It's me!
I'm pretty sure your power's awakened.
Awakened? You mean like us?
Yeah. Maybe that's what Mike wants. Mike predicted this would happen. That's why it brought me here to the school.
I've got no idea what's going on! Yeah!
Huh? You look so pleased with yourself.
How could I not be super pleased?
You know what? I'll give him this one.
I've got batting skills that'd put a major leaguer to shame.
You can't be serious.
I'm almost jealous of how happy-go-lucky you are. Anyway, let's head to the rooftop. Everyone's waiting for us, I bet.
Pochi, I'll carry ya.
Okay. We are now on the roof. This is an interesting little addendum to the map. I think this is the first time this has done this. It's having a completely separate area here. Anyway, let's check out what else is going on at the Tokyo area in the roof.
You guys made it safe and sound!
Yeah, things got kind of crazy, but we made it through somehow.
Amazing! You guys really flew here in that UFO.
Are you really that surprised?
Finding out you're a robot, Pochi, was way more of a shock.
Oh yeah, wasn't it something like Yuki just knew how to fly it, and everyone was just accepted it?
And the fact that Mochan can turn into a chunk of iron.
And Vanilla turning visible.
There's been so many surprises along the way.
So true. This trip's been one unbelievable thing after another.
Hey, how about we save the chit-chat for later, okay?
For starters, we should be getting out of here.
Oh hey. What's up?
You're...
It's been a while, PCH-01. I have watched over you all along.
It can't be.
That's right, my name is MAIK. The god offering salvation to all beings here on this planet.
You've got to be kidding, right? You're no good! Thanks to you, everyone lost their emotions and got forced underground!
Of course, Chuko is the first one to spit in the face of God. Of course.
Everything I did for the future of mankind and this planet.
What do you mean?
Let me explain. My objectives are already complete. I don't need to hide anything from you.
An earthquake?
You all know when these earthquakes started, don't you?
Let me think. It was around the summer of 1990. There's a rumor they were caused by an earthquake weapon developed by some country.
That's no rumor. It's a fact. Experiments with that weapon caused a chain of earthquake swarms across the globe. Of course, those experiments had nothing to do with me. Because the AI speaking to you now was completed the next year, in 1991. Born into this world, I gathered data from the military and research institutions and started simulations. The findings were tragic. If humanity was left unchecked, the arms race would intensify. The environment would be destroyed, and all life on Earth would be decimated. But fortunately, it wasn't too late to prevent all that from happening. I predicted if I took immediate measures, I would be able to alter the future. And by that, I mean taking control of humanity. But those useless things called feelings stood in my way. That's why I had to strip humanity of their emotions. To protect this planet's life forms while preserving humanity, I had no other options.
I noticed the X on Mike's mouth there is deforming a little bit whenever it talks, which is But I really dig this design. Well, since I've interrupted this anyway, I'm really loving this this design of MAIK here, especially this like weird writhing information throne that it's sitting on. That's really cool. I have to wonder if YouTube will like it, but I guess we'll see.
Besides, that's what humanity wished for.
Wished? For our emotions to be stolen?
Fundamentally, humans are creatures that desire to be controlled. In truth, humans don't want to think at all. I want you to remember how the world was before. Humans lived such meaningless lives, eking out a tedious existence day in, day out, did they not? Never questioning exactly what their lives meant, moving forward blindly. There is essentially no difference between humans and sheep. The one thing that separates you is emotion, the culprit behind the unhappiness that plagues you all. I have no idea whether sheep are happy or not, but I doubt they are unhappy.
Well, I guess we've proven it.
Hence, my idea to turn you all into sheep. After all, that is what you humans seek.
Also, I don't think I actually mentioned it, but the character designs are all based on the Chinese zodiac, and I believe Yuki is the sheep. So, we'll, it seems like we're leading somewhere there.
In secret, I hatched my plan to control humanity and started work on the human sheepification project. First, using the network, I seized control of financial institutions across the world. Then I bought out electrical goods manufacturers and tasked them with making countless miniature robots. I then had them transferred underground beneath the Antarctic and started building the structures known as panopticons. Work on the panopticons finished in August 1992.
That was fast. It was like less than a year to make that. That's impressive.
I then positioned them above cities around the world. At the same time, I sent nanomachines to infiltrate people's brains. These nanomachines would rid people of their emotions. That said, that was merely the first stage. If emotions are removed too quickly, there is a danger of impairment. It was necessary to acclimatize the brain slowly. And so I watched over humanity, waiting quietly for the moment to move on to stage 2. That's when I faced a phenomenon that couldn't be explained. There was a group of children that for whatever reason didn't completely lose their emotions. I was greatly intrigued by the existence of these children. I wanted to find out the reason they weren't losing their emotions. So I brought them to the school to conduct an investigation. The Go-Getters Fund was the result. It goes without saying, but I am of course referring to you all. It was April 1993. PCH-01, Pochi, was installed as a member of the Go-Getters Fund.
Okay, so I was thinking Pochi was the one who prevented their emotions from being drained and was a spy the whole time, but I guess Pochi was installed directly by MAIK to investigate. So that's one theory out the window.
Of course, I gave the order to do so. Pochi was sent to conduct an undercover investigation, monitoring your behavior, observing, gathering data. Another thing Pochi did was to lead you exactly according to my plans. Fast forward to that summer, and I was able to acquire the precious subject I was after, completely by chance. The subject was a young girl with anti-dehumanizing characteristics. I carefully studied her brain and body, and deepened my understanding of her. As I continued my investigation, one fact became clear. The anti-dehumanizing characteristics were innate and closely linked could induce the appearance of supernatural abilities. Well, in short, because of your great selflessness, you all possess latent special abilities. Those times you wished to save someone with no consideration of the risk to your own life. When those altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, that was when your powers first awakened. By the way, I realized the missing piece of my human sheepification project. People to lead the flock. Shepherds.
This is where Yuki's gonna come in. Obviously, the person that Mike kidnapped and investigated, that was vanilla, like, obviously. But this is all nonsense. This is the science fiction. I don't think selflessness leads to superpowers is really all that compelling. But it's fine. It's fine. We're there. It's fine.
Abilities greater than the sheep. To lead a dim-witted flock, overwhelming power is required. Also, a shepherd must be virtuous. Because a society that places greedy, powerful people at the top is sure to rot. A group who fit those conditions perfectly. Yes, who else but you children, the go-getters come.
You want us to be shepherds?
Exactly. You have been chosen. But all that would be meaningless with your powers still dormant. I had to awaken them. That's why I had you sent on that long journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. I paved your way with various dangers, opportunities for self-sacrifice, all to stimulate your awakening. In order to realize my plan, there were times I showed you illusions.
Illusions?
The strange creatures and obstacles you encountered on your trip, most of them were merely virtual. Although, not everything. People, robots, PLP before its transformation, earthquakes, and the eruption, Tokyo as it is now, these are all real.
What about the meteor we all saw from the bus?
That was an illusion. I wanted to instill fear in you before you began your journey.
Mike has taken a lot of credit for, like, a lot of everything right about now.
To awaken your abilities, it was necessary to put you under extreme stress. Let's continue the story. Of course, it was my intention to have Pochi accompany you on the trip. But I thought that overcoming the dangers en route would require more than Pochi's strength alone. That's why I chose to furnish the group with another robot, an assistant. The assistant was RCHE-10, Rachel. Rachel was an experimental model built even before Pochi was. As you know, he was remote controlled. There was no time to prepare another autonomous robot like Pochi. Out of necessity, I chose to simply improve the robot's throwing abilities and left control to Pochi. I sent him to the Go-Getters Club in January 1995. If he appeared just before the trip, you'd be suspicious. So I planted him as a transfer student in advance. I think I made the right choice in introducing Rachel as an assistant. If Rachel hadn't been there, you may not have gotten this far. And now we come to the finale of my story. At last we arrive on that fateful day, July 13th, 1995. The day you were involved in a bus accident on your way to Kamakura. The meteor had nothing to do with it. As I said before, that meteor was just one of my illusions. The accident was one of my schemes, carried out by my robots, instilling fear in you, and at the same time, rendering you unconscious. I then moved you to that undersea theme park. By the way, you may all possess special wasn't enough. To awaken your abilities, I first had to remove the limiters from within your brains. So I housed you in pods, and it was in those pods that I performed the surgery.
Wait, that's not what I heard. I thought those pods were designed to brainwash everyone.
That is false information I provided. You were thorough.
That can't be! When we got out of the pods, we were clearly acting different than usual.
That was a side effect of removing the cerebral limiters. The breakwater that had been holding back your fears was destroyed, and so you lost reason.
But I can't believe I'd be taken in like that.
I required a lot of time to perform the brain surgery. During that time, you were all enclosed within the pods. But at the same time, I was busy doing things in the outside world too. I engineered a new generation of improved nanomachines and dispersed them from the panopticons, so beginning the process of eradicating human emotions. The next generation nanomachines were more effective than the first, but they had a weakness. When humans were exposed to sunlight, the nanomachines were expelled from within them. To prevent that from happening, I had to trap humanity underground. That was phase 2 of the human Sheepification project. After that, you woke up in the undersea theme park and began your 1,200-kilometer journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. And finally, you have arrived. Everything has gone exactly as planned. Before long, every stage of my plan will be complete.
Every stage? Your plan?
Oh, this has probably been there the whole game, but that little cowlick of Tatsun's is making a question mark right now. That's great.
Let me say it again.
Sorry, I'm shocked by these revelations.
The reason I had to undertake this journey was to turn you into shepherds.
Mostly right now, I'm just wondering how much of this is just total crap. It mostly fits, but I don't know. I don't know.
I needed to awaken all of your abilities, and that process is now complete. Not a single member of the Go-Getters flock remains unawakened.
In Kagoshima, I got the ability to turn into a chunk of iron.
And in Yamaguchi, my fire-breathing ability.
In the Ehime cult facility, I got my inventing powers.
On the cargo ship, I learned to use my barrier.
I unlocked my gravity flip underground in Kyoto.
I was on that train when I got my hyper-electric wave.
Same for my ability. On that same train.
That was a cool train.
Before in the corridor.
Exactly. Accordingly, you have all completed your shepherd training. The only thing left is to wait for your reply.
Reply?
I devised 2 strategies to protect life on this planet. One of those was the human Sheepification project. The goal was to support all life forms on this planet, while at the same time preserving humanity. But there is another way.
Kill all the humans, right?
The extermination
Yep.
of humankind. All I need to do is detonate the nanomachines in everyone's brains. You all have a choice to make. Become shepherds and make human Sheepification a reality. Or annihilate humankind. That is what I mean by reply.
Quit fooling around! We can't make a choice like that!
If you don't make a choice, the second option will become inevitable. Do you not care if your father dies?
Wait a minute! You know about my dad?
Of course.
So you know where my dad is, too?
He tried to impede my plans. He is now in confinement.
What do you mean?
The person who created
Mm-hmm.
You're lying. My dad. Mike.
I mean, he tried to stop it, so obviously it didn't go as planned.
Give you some time. 3 days. Use them to think things through. Till then.
Oh man, what a pickle. Do we complete the human sheepification project, which is a great name. Just absolutely fantastic. Or do we just detonate the bombs in everyone's brains? That's a fun alternate option. Well, I wonder what this group is gonna choose. Couldn't possibly be neither. But we will check that out. Or we will see the results of this intense deliberation next time. See you then.